Hey guys, this is the hike on the Coal Canyon Trail up here to the area called Picnic Rocks, and also there's these rock formations called Mini-Moab. You can see there's a lot of smooth rock up here. It's a fun hike. I almost never see other hikers here. I see mountain bikes once in a while. It's a wide trail like you'll find in Cleveland National Forest, and we're right next to Cleveland National Forest, which is right over there. And it starts actually in Chino Hills State Park. But it's about 10 miles round trip. It's here in Riverside, Orange County area around Los Angeles, and definitely worth doing if you do want to get away from the crowds. It's about 1,800 feet of climbing, pretty much straight uphill. But the nice thing is you get beautiful views. On the way up, you get to see San Gorgonio. And when you get up here, in addition to Saddleback Mountain, Mini-Moab, there's Orange County. You could probably see the ocean when there's no marine layer. And then there's Angeles National Forest. And like I said, you can see San Gorgonio on the way up. Now, if you want to do the hike, as always, I have a full guide on HikingGuy.com. There's a link to that underneath the video. But otherwise, let me show you the turn-by-turn directions to get here. All right, from the parking area, which is right by the 91, right there, we're going to go down the river trail. So there's a little road off to the left there that we're not going to take that. And there's also some tunnels that go underneath the 91. We're going to take one later, but we're not going to take one now. At this point, for about a mile, we're going to go down the side of the bike path. And there are bikes, so just watch out. On the right-hand side is the Santa Ana River, which goes all the way from San Gorgonio down to Huntington Beach. And if you went straight here, you'd actually come out in Huntington Beach. But we're going to go straight down the bike path. We're going to avoid that little side road to the right. And when you see this little interpretive display there, there's a turn to the left over here. And we're going to go through an underpass, which is actually a wildlife corridor, to go and start on the trails and hike up. This is the wildlife corridor. Now, this used to be an exit, the Coal Canyon exit on the 91, but the Park Service bought it back because they realized that the animals could not get through or over the 91. So it's actually been reclaimed, and now it is a wildlife corridor and an area for hikers and bikers to go through. Then once you go through, you're going to pass that's the old on-ramp to the 91. And we're just going to go straight up here. And from here on out, we're going to be heading away from the highway, which is a nice thing. Now, the beginning of the hike is in a section of the Chino Hills State Park, the Coal Canyon section. There's a sign, and there's also this cool welded metal post like you see in Cleveland National Forest and other places. There's San Gorgonio in the distance, but we're going to start heading up here on this paved section. Up towards the actual Coal Canyon Trail. And go through this gate here. No motorized vehicles. There are mountain bikes and gravel bikes, so just watch out. But even with the bikes, there's usually not a lot. Now here's a split. This is an important one. We're going to go straight on the paved road. We're not going to go to the left. And then from here, we're going to go straight on the dirt road. We're not going to go to the left there. That trail goes up within Coal Canyon. The Coal Canyon Trail actually goes up alongside of it, kind of up on the ridge. And once you cross that wash there by that other trail, we're going to start heading uphill. There's a trail marker. There's a few of these trail markers / mileposts, and we're going to start heading uphill. Now, first off, you're going to start leaving 91 behind. You can get nice views of San Gorgonio if it's clear out as we go up here. Now, this is a wide dirt road. This is actually the main divide road, so if you follow this all the way, you would go to Santiago Peak, Saddleback Mountain. You can see it starts getting lush, it starts getting nice, and as we climb up a little bit more, eventually the high peaks of Angeles National Forest will pop into view. You'll see Baldy and all the big guys over there. But otherwise, we're going to keep heading uphill on the dirt road. Now, there is climbing. It's pretty much straight uphill as you go up here. That's Coal Canyon down in the distance there. And there are some kind of steeper sections, but in general it's a pretty cruisy uphill, so if you're fit you can kind of make good time going up this. And you can see it's all exposed, so do it early or do it in the winter when it's not too hot. When it's hot, it is brutal. Eventually the trail kind of twists around. You're going to see to the west there down towards the 261 toll road, Gypsum Canyon as we go up here, and there's one level section in the middle here where you can see either side. You can see to the west gypsum, and on the other side to the left you'll be able to see Coal Canyon. Now we're going to continue up here, and there are a couple of these little turn-offs here, these little, I don't know what you would call little areas where they started making a road, but they didn't. Some of them have nice views like that one, which you can see in Angeles National Forest, but overall the trail is easy to follow. It's a big wide trail that just goes straight up. Now you're going to come to the border of the ecological preserve, and we're going to go make a hard right here. So there's a trail, a little area to view off to the left, but we're going to make the hard right and keep going up. And now in the ecological reserve here, there's a little bit more funky scenery as we get up here. This is a protected area, obviously, and again, beautiful, beautiful views. There's basically non-stop views on this hike of either the canyons, the mountains, or whatever, or 91. Now this is almost the end here, and we come up to this intersection. If we go off to the left, you can go up to Sierra Peak and continue on. This actually becomes North Main Divide. It goes up, like I said, to Saddleback Mountain. But if you go over here, you can see down into Fremont Canyon, and that's the Mini-Moab, all these little rocks over there, like Moab, Utah, slick rock. But you can check out the canyon. You'll be able to see Saddleback Mountain from here. There's the trail up to Sierra Peak. But we're going to continue over towards this pile of rocks over here, which is kind of the unofficial end of this hike. And you can hike more. You can go down and explore in the canyon. If you do, please be careful. You'll see there's little use trails around here, but the rock is very fragile here. And when you get up to the peak, you're going to get beautiful, beautiful views, beautiful panoramic views here. Panoramic. It's early. I need a coffee. There's Mini-Moab, Gypsum Canyon, Angeles National Forest, and then up there Sierra Peak and Saddleback. It's really a beautiful spot that you can take in a lot of different scenery at. So that's it. Once you get up here, you just turn around, you go back down the way you came. You get to do a nice long downhill after doing the uphill. So really, really beautiful hike. If you are watching on YouTube, please visit the guide. I have a link to that right underneath the video. I'll give you parking information and other information about the hike that I didn't cover here in the video. And if you are watching on YouTube, as always, if you do me a big favor, just say thank you by hitting that little thumbs up button, which helps other people find the hike, helps the channel, gets more people hiking, saves the world, etc., etc. But anyway, thanks for watching, and give this one a try if you have not already. The views from up here are pretty spectacular, and I highly recommend it. All right, guys, see ya.